What's up, chess fans? This is Douglas. I'm here on Lee Chess, about to look at Game 12 of the World Chess Championship between Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Caruana. Right now, we are all tied at 5.5 games apiece, and if somebody wins this game, it's going to be the champion. If somebody does not win this game today, then it will go into a 4-game tiebreaker. So let's get into the match to see what we have. We have Magnus as the black pieces and Caruana as the white pieces. And it starts off with a Sicilian defense. And it stays the same as game 10 all the way up until we have, where is it? Not yet. So we've had the Sicilian 3 times. I think right there was the difference. Magnus captures there is the difference between game 10 and game 12. Then recaptures with Caruana threatening the knight on C here, obviously. If this would have been the bishop, that would have been pinned if it was the bishop. But it's not the bishop, it's the knight. And he drops back, brings the pawn forward. And this is even something that I've been looking into more because, they've been really focusing on the control of the center, and that's what he was going for with this repositioning. Magnus was going for the pawn. And then he decides to go somewhere else onto the G6. Queen. This is interesting. If he goes there with check and then double check, rather. I like those double checks. Then he's winning the rook. All right. Do we have that? What does Magnus reply? With a simple bishop. Because if he does move it here, then he can just take and doesn't have to worry about it. Simple stuff there. Slides over to get out of that. I think he's coming with a pawn next. Nope. Slides over to the F file. Pawn comes out all the way to H4. Meets him at the pawn. He doesn't want this pawn to get onto his potential knight there. Drops back in, trying to do the same thing. Let's see how he responds this time. Does he just drop back again? Yes. Magnus says nope. Again, these players are moving quickly. 1:45 to 1:30, an hour and 30 minutes. Slides over again. Slides back. Bishop comes up. And yeah, I was waiting for that, for the A pawn. Just tell him to, he's not going there. He's probably dropping back here or here. And he's not going to take the pawn there. That would be losing. So he drops back to C. And Magnus brings his queen out. Looking at this pawn, maybe potentially just pushing it. And the bishop is up. Pawn's coming up. Are we getting ready to castle? Nope. The knight comes back, repositioning his knight, maybe coming back over here. Offering the knight because he would get a more solid pawn structure in there, and the light square bishop is the weaker bishop when you are black. Yeah, he jumps in there. Maybe he's getting ready for this. Or is he just coming back over here? Where is this knight going? Tricky knights. Looking for any tactics. So yeah, Caruana actually has been spending a lot of time on his moves, and Magnus has not been spending a lot of time thinking about this. Jumps in there with the bishop. Doesn't seem like a good idea for him to castle here. because, he could probably just move his king up for Caruana. Now Magnus castles. Caruana does not castle. He slides up. Man, he gets his queen backed by his rook. Putting a lot on here. Oh, this area does have a lot going on. All for the center, the control. Even the bishop here too. Wow, let me put this in there. Let's put the colors in there and make it look even cooler. The fight for this position here. Or are they going for that? It seems like it's more for this position here. Let's see if I can remember. Nope. Okay. Yeah, wow. That's a lot going on right for this queen side attack. All right. Then we have the queen side castle for the king. Seems a little odd to get in right into that area. Like, everybody's like, all right. And then the bishop drops back, maybe getting ready for what? Oh, for the pawn to come up. And now the rook slides up, over to put pressure again on the c file. Yep, that's what Magnus was doing, getting ready to kick the knight away. Kick the knight away. That feels like a song, huh? Kicking the knight. Anyways, and the knight drops back. Now we have the knight jump in there on the c file from the d file. Do we have the cascade of captures? And nope, we just have another threat ignored, like they constantly do, putting pressure somewhere else. It's like you're always got to be thinking about this and that. Should I do this? Should I do that? And now he throws a strike into that pawn. It's not a free pawn. The queen would just capture it. Capture his queen, so big time blunder. So is he dropping back? He obviously can't go here. Or here, the queen. That would be losing. Decides to drop back to the d file. And now we have this little pawn push here on the bishop. He's going to drop back to one of these two. Or is it ignored? And is there... Nope, it's not ignored. It is dropped back. Repositioning of the bishop and the king. Yeah, just putting pressure on this pawn here. No, you cannot do the not mate threat because that's pretty obvious there. That he's got two protectors of the b pawn. The e rook slides over. Fabiano's down to 20 minutes in this final game, and Magnus has almost an hour. Are they going to be reaching the time control soon? We shall see. After 40 moves, that is when they reach the time controls. And now Magnus has... That's one of my things that I've seen Magnus do a lot. Maybe not in this World Chess Championship, but he likes to push his queenside pawns and just put the pressure on that queen side if they castle on the queen side. Queen jumps back over because there's no longer that threat of the pawn because it's been moved up. And then he has his pawns getting a little bit more active. Rook slides back over. Now maybe he's thinking about moving his knight so that he can protect this pawn. All right. Oh, and that is it, folks. Right there, we have a draw at Game 12 of the World Chess Championship. And we are going into the tiebreakers for the next 4 games. Now, those 4 games are going to be all, they're not different days, they're all on the same day, and they're 25-minute games. And we'll get into that in the next video. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe. And yeah, any comments are awesome. I hope this helped you to improve a little bit. It's awesome to watch the world-class chess. It's a bummer that it's a tie again, but you know, these guys are only a couple of inaccuracies or mistakes, no blunders, obviously. And yeah, so thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and for watching for the whole time. To get motivated to go out there and play a couple of games, here's our quote. Do your own thinking independently. Be the chess player, not the chess piece. Ralph Charell. All right, so thanks again for watching. Take care.